I love my life because I'm a country girl. I call myself a rural lady these days. I love living out in the country. And of course, everybody's different. But where do you live? What kind of life do you have? What kind of career or business do you have? What's your financial situation? And how's your relationships? And is it possible that we accept some things because we think it's the only option that we have, without thinking outside the box, without thinking creatively or critically? So, for example, if you wanted to live in the country, a lot of people share with me, I don't have enough money or the finances to be able to afford a big property. But isn't that all about where you choose the property? So I live in the very south of the South Island of New Zealand. And obviously property here is much less expensive than if you were to buy in the CBD of a city. Then if you find a property that you love, is it possible that you don't have to go with the terms and conditions that even the real estate agents share with you? So I'll give you just a simple example that happened yesterday. There's somebody that wants to live in this area. They've got around about $1 million to invest, and they looked at a property for $1.3 million. And the real estate agent said you definitely can't offer these people any less than 1.3. They've said they don't want to talk to anybody unless it's 1.3. Now, I'm sharing that with you because knowing a little bit about the background of those people, because they're my neighbours, I'm fully aware that they would be very open to an offer. Now, there's all different kinds of offers, of course. It could be less money, but it could be $1 million now and another $300,000 in 6 months' time. It could be $1 million now and we'll take a payment plan like a rental situation and take a certain amount of money for a year or 2 years to make up for the $300,000. It could be if you give us the cash now and we can walk away today, we'll take the $1 million. I'm sharing that with you because there's two things that happened. Somebody wants to sell their property and somebody got in the way. The real estate agent literally got in the way because they told a possible buyer, a possible purchaser, that they definitely wouldn't take an offer under 1.3. In some countries, that's actually illegal. In some countries, if you tell a real estate agent that this is my offer for a property, the real estate agent has to take that offer to the owner. But there are lots of options in that situation. So that's just a simple one. I'll use the example of a career path. A lot of people say to me, I went for the interview, I didn't get the position. Well, the interesting thing to take note of, in most people or in most businesses where somebody gets a job, about 30 to 40% of those people don't work out, whether it's in the first hour, the first day, or the first 3 months. In their trial period, they just don't work out, which means that position will become available again in a very short period of time. And there's a pretty high percentage chance that that will happen. The second thing is if it's something that you really want and you're really excited about and that's a career path that you want, why would you give up on it? And I'll use another example. A position may not be advertised, but in every business there are at least 10% of the people that work in that business that the owner or the manager are trying to get rid of. They're not good at what they do. That's just normal statistics. 20% around about are really good at what they do, 70% are good most of the time, and 10% are terrible and the owner's trying to get rid of them. They just haven't found the right person to replace them yet, or they haven't got time to put an ad on Seek or in an advertisement for that particular position. But if you rock up and you're a 100% effort person and you can add massive value to the business, that owner will do everything they possibly can to get rid of somebody that's not doing their job properly so they can put you into the business, or they'll just put you in the business because they don't want to lose you. So we often get told there's no position available, but that's not true. We often get told that you can't be financially free if you don't earn very much money. There's another example. Well, that's not true either, because there are people that retire who have been earning minimum wage all of their life, or a smaller amount of money than most people think you need to become wealthy. And there are even some people that have been on the dole or the benefit or on welfare all of their life, and they end up retiring as multimillionaires because they manage their money well. So some people think they have to be poor, but that's not true. You can. It's not how much money you earn, it's where you allocate that money. So even if you earn a small amount of money, you can still be wealthy. And of course, I'm talking about the three things that are in my life are really important to me, which of course if you're healthy, fit and strong, the other three are really easy. A lot of people think that they can't be fit and strong because they haven't got time or they haven't got enough money or they can't get to the gym or they just don't feel like it. Well, isn't it exciting that exercise, being fit and strong, activity, high intense activity is only 10 seconds. The phosphate system is only 10 seconds. If you get puffed and you lift something heavy on a reasonably regular basis for 10 seconds, you can be a fit, strong, healthy, lean, energetic human being. It doesn't have to take 45 minutes or an hour 3 times a week to get fit. That's just not true. That's not how the human body works. Yet so many people think I have to do it this way. So if you are healthy, fit and strong, is it possible you can have a career or business that you love, be financially free? And then that thing about relationships. There are so many rules and regulations about relationships that you hear on a regular basis. For example, I've just broken up with somebody, so I can't get into another relationship because it's too soon. Well, what if you met the person of your dreams the next day after you broke up with a horrible person? Why would you wait? It's one of those rules I can never understand. Why do we live in the rules and regulations of, and then they're not laws. They're not like you're going to go to jail if you start a relationship with somebody the next day after you break up with somebody else. It's not a law of the land that if you're on the benefit, you can't retire, or you're on the dole, you can't retire financially free. It's not a law that says, I want to buy this property, I don't have enough money, so I can't have it. That's not a law. If you think outside the box, if you think creatively, if you think critically, which is, how can I make this happen? Then is it possible it could happen? So rather than listen to the people that say, it's not possible, you can't do it, that won't work, it's never been done before, you can't have that, you can't do that. Can't, filthy, disgusting word, can't. How about be a can person? How can I do this? And if you ask that beautiful question, how can I be healthy, fit and strong even though I haven't got very much time? How can I have a career or business that I love even if that's not available to, I think it's not available to me at the moment? How can I be financially free even if I think I have to be poor for the rest of my life? How can I have great people in my life even if everybody tells me that I can't? What if we have an open mind to how can I rather than I can't? And that's what I'm here for every day. Those 4 things. The first one is the ultimate, of course, be healthy, fit and strong. The other 3 are really easy. I'm here every day because I'd love you to be healthy, fit and strong for the rest of your life. Have a career or business that you love. Be financially free and have great people in your life. That's what I'd love for you, but that's not up to me. That's completely up to you. I just want to let you know that it's possible, and you don't have to live within the supposed rules and regulations of what people tell you can and can't do. You can live your life to the max. You just have to work out how. So they can sing every day like I do. I feel good, because I live in the country, because I chose to live in the country, because I can. Woohoo!